Hello. We'll get back into this just after I see everything going. Not going into the butthole. How's it going, Locust? I don't think I have any money. Come on in, say now, whatever happened to that smiley head one guy? Did he really get out of here like I've been hearing, or what? Why do you have so much stardust? I literally can't afford it. Twilight Shard. Flinging the orb into the adversary's pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage. That's pretty cool. I guess you're always gonna have these, so I don't need to like claim or to buy them or anything. You guys didn't see nothing, huh? I mean, I'm just...
Oh shit, Celeste is hot as shit.
Poor. Ha! Yeah, I know, right? The great butthole in the sky. I need to complete this right before I can even look at the butthole again, I suppose. Sir Gilman is fuming in anger over something, so much so that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyway. Exile is too light a sentence for this night. He notices you then and seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Hang on, I need to turn my music up just a tiny bit. Come on now. Or, you know, it could all just fucking go to hell. Fuck you. There we go. Sorry about that. Greetings to you, noble master reader Swoon. What brings you to this night, this afternoon? Haven't really talked to him. Tell him to calm down. Such a venting of emotion is uncommon even for the likes of this particular worm knight. Yeah, I'll ask him if everything's alright. You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. Sir Gilman, perhaps, could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then... Master Reader, this knight cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them. Then you have this knight's apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here then are the troubles you requested. Come on, light. Goes. You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. For this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This knight stood there, on the front lines, whilst the high-wing remnants descended upon us. So furious was their assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Dominion, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there that eve. One by one, then two by two, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them shrieking with laughter all the while. This night, he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander, whom you met when you first met this knight. That cursed Sir Deluge. If not for his craven cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum, it might have held at least a while longer. But instead, we were rendered spineless both in form and deed. Sir Deluge was first to turn and flee as our chain of command crumbled. And for this night,
I don't like any of the options they gave to describe who I am.
where you ask, or where you say, like...
Yeah. The war orphan, the old farmhand, and
Yeah.
the cripple.
Yeah, I thought they were all shitty too. What are you gonna pick?
War orphan?
Hmm.
Or the cripple? Either the war orphan or the cripple.
Yeah. Both are valid reasons not to fight in the rights. Do you like how the game allows you to be whichever gender you choose?
Yeah, that was an interesting option I had found.
Just a nice
Stumbling through.
random touch, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go war orphan.
I said that I don't remember my past because I don't know anything of the Commonwealth myself. He failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came the time for penance, and this night, why? He insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on the sentence to the downside. And, as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled.
Revenge!
You get that revenge. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after.
Man, it's super hard to tell if any of these choices actually matter.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like the best, is like the point of designing agency.
Yeah. We took to the waters in the Sea of Solace, where soon we met the Pyre hearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal, and Sir Deluge, they thought he could provide it, the leadership they sought. And his was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight, being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When this night, when he encountered you in the Night Wings, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose, and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past,
Pyre,
and yet
vampire?
I have an idea of who Tariq might be, and I'm probably wrong. But
What?
when you see him and Celeste standing next to each other, it becomes really obvious that she's like of the sun and he's of the moon. So that makes sense why he's pale. Yeah.
Okay.
As far as design choices go, but I think his backstory, I have a really solid idea of who he might actually be. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day not merely by coincidence. Perhaps under King Ores yet has plans in store in which this knight may play a part. This night he clings, however vainly, to that hope. He slithers away, his head bowed low. It seems best to leave him for now. You sense he feels relieved at having shared all this. Sir Gilman.
There's no way Ron's up here. What the fuck?
Who?
Fucking the merchant guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Heir to the Sea Dominion, who sought glory in Commonwealth, where he became a frontline fighter in never-ending war against the Harps. Been exiled for 3 years. Scorpius. Born on 3rd 11th moon. Driven and fixated. That sure is him. The 8 scribes. In the words of Golgothian, Master General, I found each of the others in due time, by fate, not by coincidence. The wise Luce Glorian stood among the trees, gazing at the stars, expecting us. The wild witch, Milith, was so enthralled by my liege's utter transformation, she stayed her sorceries. Blessborn Trista swooped down upon us, but to warn off imminent
and no
attack.
one acknowledges that Ron's the fuck up here past the gate? Where? How?
He's a merchant.
My ass.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Obs? Hope you're having a good evening. Why are you so mad about Ron being up there anyways?
Because it's like I'm having I'm hitting the almost heaven point with this fucking like bullshit gate, and this fucking bitch who's sitting here judging me silently with that fucking side eye of hers, and then he's just here past the gate. How the fuck he get here?
No, the gate is before you. It's not behind you.
No, you go through the gate. You talk to her. Everybody gives their little spiel. You give your spiel. The gate rises. You go in it, and Ron's fucking there.
Oh. Well, I'm sure if he was just like, hey, I'm here to sell some shit and not escape, they would let him through.
Ron black ass.
Let's commence the rite. Everything is set for the rite to commence, and all is quiet amid the day. There are the dry flats at the spring of Jormir. All there is left to do is wait for nightfall to set in. You observe Sir Gilman sliding back and forth, back and forth. You sense something is weighing on his mind. This night is not a night at all. This knight betrayed his former commander, abandoned his brethren of the Sea Dominion. But what is knighthood even? What is knighthood if it means having to follow such craven as Sir Deluge? Cease this nonsense, Guildman. Focus on the right, focus on the right, focus on the right. He notices you finally. Oh, Master Reader Swoon! This knight did not see you there just now. Such was his preoccupation with the task at hand. Know that this knight stands prepared. He has no misgivings whatsoever, and to come the batting, the triumphant. Please consider letting this knight participate, for he has honor to restore. Then a glimmering within the sky draws your attention and his. There it is.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we?
Just as you're
Well,
smarmy,
then,
dear
rejoice,
voice.
Because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough.
Perhaps.
Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Pyre Hearts. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now,
shall.
who exactly shall oppose them?
Well, Gilman wants to fight. Gilman, still not abandon your new friends like all your other duties and responsibilities? Sir Deluge wrestles with his mask for a time. This knight is most surprised that you have the courage even to show yourself. You speak of courage, Sir Deluge, but this knight has little else to say to the likes of you. That figures, Gilman. You're no knight at all. You're a teensy minnow swimming in a sea of minnows, many, many times your size, and with much more honor, too. Then something comes over Sir Gilman. But just as soon as it fades, Sir Gilman slinks away. Disgraceful, you Nightwings. You are stupid to have taken that one in, and you are no good at the rights. And another thing, we do not fear you. This night's companions have grown so much stronger since we dumped that worthless Sir Gilman. You sense Sir Deluge speaks the truth. The Pyre Hearts are more capable than before. Each time you face triumphant, they gain talismans and masteries. Yes. Do not underestimate them. Let's look and see what they've got. Oh gosh. Slash banishes adversaries in a wider area. After Sir Deluge banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall return instantly. Okay, gotta watch out for him. Wow. Lady Seagrass's slash banishes adversaries in a wider area effect. Banishes, one of her allies comes back. And the same thing, alright. Caster aura can bounce off objects and solid surfaces. Yeah. I'm gonna go with gay. Gay. So gay. Life is good. Nice. I'm glad that you're having a good life. And Gilman really, really wants to go. I should give him a talisman. Grasping the orb bearer instantly recovers all stamina. 2 hope. Oh my gosh. No! Pyre's crashing! Fuck my life. Well. We will get this back up and running. Fuck. I haven't had a game crash on me in a long time. So we should be right at the start of the fight. Or just about to enter. Come on, I just put it on borderless. Fuck. Okay, it's not gonna give me a borderless window anyways. Fuck. Okay. was just getting worked up. Shit. Ah! Malakratz.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we?
I sure
Well then,
am.
rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate
how the
another
demons
soon
fucking-
enough.
Horns
Your
fit
chosen
possibly into
adversaries
those
here
hands.
shall be
Yeah.
the Pyre hearts.
I don't even ask how it's possible.
I let it go. I'm like, this place is magic and bullshit, so I'm just assuming.
We do not fear you.
Now let us begin. Gay.
Gay. Oh. Yeah. The whole point that I was trying to do was give him a fucking talisman when it crashed. Wait a minute, what's the other talisman we got? 2 quickness. Those are their own personal ones, and she's got the one to respawn faster. Yeah. We're gonna have a tough time with this.
Sir Gilman.
Sir Gilman. And the harp. Panatha.
It is done.
So the humans are the humans the only ones that turn into demons, or what's going on with that?
You are the first, Alejandro. What'd you say?
Are the humans the only ones that turn into demons, or what's going on with that?
I don't know. I mean, that one group of Triumvirate had that dog guy, and his son was like mostly human, so I don't understand how the races work at all. In
Oh
any
well,
capacity.
no, that if you read his name, he's a foster son.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was just
Yeah.
assuming that so, there was
Yeah, I saw
bestiality.
that
I don't
too.
know.
I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Are you
Mm-hmm.
telling me every child born is a Russian roulette of species?
And plus, Hedwin is in love with a harp, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming they work like the not the Guado, what are they? The Gerudo.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or they could just lay eggs and not need guys. I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
Just weirds me out that they don't have hands.
Yeah, that upsets me.
It's really upsetting because they're hot otherwise. Come then, Nightwings. Show this knight how you
Never liked
defend
harpies, so
the-
it's like.
honor of that
Like,
miserable
I just want
minnow
them to have
whom you
arms
harbor
and
and guard.
Can we have that? Call them Garudas or some shit.
Salute.
Garudamon.
Now begin.
Fuck. Switch.
Your pyre is the first to falter.
Great. Thank you, boys. Oh my gosh. Okay. That works.
Bask in the purifying flame. The Nightwings edge closer to victory.
Fuck. Oh, she doesn't fucking charge up fast enough. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Your pyre shall soon be ashes on the ground. That was the last of them.
It sure
They
was.
did it.
Gay sure did do it.
Your adversary's pyre now falls short of yours.
Oh shit! I didn't see that there. Oh no.
Alas,
I shouldn't have brought Pamitha.
your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own. Banishment for all. Remember everything which you hold dear.
Another most inglorious defeat is imminent. This knight can feel it in his bone. He has a single bone.
What? I can't use Rookie?
No,
Oh, what the fuck?
no, that's not what I want to do.
God
Fly!
damn it.
Ooh. No, I dropped it! You've got to be kidding me! Oh my gosh.
My.
You
Braver than expected.
fucking worm. Oh my god. That's okay, Gay's got this.
The two triumvirates are neck and neck.
Okay, maybe Gay doesn't have it. Fuck. I'm gonna lose.
The night winds seem to be falling behind. Well cast.
Run, Gay.
The orb engulfed in fire.
Oh, I don't have this. They're gonna get a dunk on me.
Right is nearly
I can't use.
Headwind is, I guess.
You left yourself
What?
wide open.
Where did he get the ball?
The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge. United in banishment,
Oh!
and it is done.
Jesus Christ.
The Nightwings prevail yet again. They somehow
Sir Gilman
managed to
and
scrape
Pamitha.
by despite their adversaries' efforts.
Yeah, we scraped by.
The right is
Curse you, Gilman. You were a fool to abandon us, and now you only twist the dagger in our backs. You still do not seem to understand, Sir Deluge. This knight is no longer beholden to the likes of you. This knight is bound only by the path towards enlightenment. Your words ring false. You are unfit to lead. Shut up. You know exactly what you are, Gilman. You called this knight a craven, yet your courage is a mere facade. And everybody knows this knight shall see to it. Sir Gilman does not respond, although you sense the words of Sir Deluge got to him.
bask now
Poor
in
guy.
the wisdom of the scribes.
You're not gonna hit level 3? Fuck. You're not gonna hit level 3 either? Come on, you two. Look at... You got like a sliver there.
Until the next right.
Fuck me.
What happened?
Getting fucking manhandled right now.
Oh.
I mean, not actually, but like...
Turn to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles overcame the Pyre Hearts.
Got you, bitch.
Find Volfred waiting here for you. Well done back there, my girl. You are serving your companions well. Now then, I have something that I wish to share with you, if you've a moment. We have to discuss the plan of which we're all a part. I have a means of measuring our progress towards the goal of it. Yeah, I see that our success chance is slowly increasing, Mr. Volfred. I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Look forth. I expect you shall again see several shining stars, where you saw but one. Scribe stars beckon. Where are we going? I don't want to go back to the bog. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye, or the will of the scribes, who can say? I too once gained this newfound vision many years ago following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realized that in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence which triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further detail. Henceforth you can use Volfred's planner to see your current progress. Huh. Look upon it now. Huh. Using Volfred's planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Volfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now or any time in the Black Wagon, or while searching the stars. Rites to the next liberation. Liberation rites conducted. Additional exiles required. Huh. Huh.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, the poor Pyre hearts are terrible. Huh. I wonder if these are randomly generated or if they're predetermined. Is the other one up here? I should fight them just to get them out of the way. You are set to re-encounter the Withdrawn, led by Witch Udmild. However outlandish her intention seems, one ought beware of her. He then reveals what he has learned of her and her designs. Witch Udmild, one of the bog dwellers, and head of the Withdrawn, triumphant, more interested in legends of Isalch and Astraborn than in the rites. Crazy fucking thing. Her kind is known to be reclusive in the Commonwealth, yet she was brazen in her disdain for common values. She practiced the unspeakable. Somehow, one day, her research into flammable reagents grew into an obsession with Isalch, despite widely held belief that he is dead or never did exist. But Udmild held that Isalch is merely dormant and shall someday be reborn with newfound hunger, which could only be sated by devouring the world. Then at last could Isalch return to his glorious home, and Udmild would go with him. When Commonwealth officials showed up to take Udmild in for spreading unrest, she was all too eager to comply. After all, a sentence to the downside meant being that much closer to Isalch's resting place, where she believed she had much work to do, where the Withdrawn stood ready to assist. In short, the 8 scribes certainly would not approve of what she aims to do, so be careful in her presence, reader Swoon. And for now, good night. You bid the lone minstrel a restful night in kind. It's too late to take flight, so you expect to press onward come daylight. What is that? Oh, that's his planner, okay. Sir Gilman is in a contemplative mood. He's been rather quiet, at least more than usual, ever since his confrontation with Sir Deluge. He notices you there and slides forth in a solemn manner. This night, he knows what he shall do now. When all of this is over, Master Reader Swoon, we Worm Knights, we all are born and raised to prove ourselves superior to all the other billions of our kind, to lead our lives, however short, with glory. From this moment, we shove past our wormling brethren in their egg sacs. To the very end, we are conditioned to excel, to prevail at all costs. This relentless pursuit of glory, of fame, of self-worth, it leads most of the knight's kind only to an early doom, or, in the case of Sir Deluge, it leads to a life of falsehood. A life of low deceit, abusing one's fellow worm knights, shrieking one's responsibility, living in constant fear. This knight cannot abide his former commander, yet pities him. There must be more to honor than to lead a life engulfed in endless conflict. He then looks at you intently. This knight shall ever seek out that honor. When all of this is ended, Master Reader Swoon, thus he vows to you, and he is ever grateful that your guidance led him to this new awakening. But until such time, this knight is duty-bound unto the Night Wings. This, the fulfillment of our plan and our pursuit of freedom, is to be his final quest. For what awaits him afterwards is no mere quest. The honor that this knight has sought, it cannot be fully achieved through knighthood, can it? It requires something more. I trust you understand. He slithers off, his head held high, though not merely in pride. Something has changed in him. +2 presence permanently. Huh. That's beautiful. Wish him well. Let's continue on. Turn into an airplane. And head off. What the fuck is that? Oh, I know who they are. Sir Gilman believes the conditions here are right to train in the way of the Sea Dominion. Or we can land at Blackshore. The low road to the nest of Trista passes through razor-sharp sands. Pamela suspects you may find something of value along this route. Yeah, we could use some money. Let's go down here. Your wagon touches down in the Black Basin, where you first met Volfred and Pamela as well. You briefly wonder at what might have happened had your paths not crossed, as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. There's nobody in here. What's that? Magma mug provides a bit of warmth on cold nights, something at which to nod and stare. I'll drink to that. Search for valuables. You and Pamela spend much of the day searching through the molten crags of Blackshore until at last... Hey, this is something at least. Found a fire caps. It should fetch a decent price. Almost 80 gold, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Find Pamela by herself again, though her expression has grown darker than her custom. Leave me be, would you, reader darling Swoon? Trying to get some good and proper moping done here, and you're distracting me. Leave me be, reader. Just leave me be, reader. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what's lurking in my mind or heart. What you'll find there isn't pretty, yet something about her thought process is different to you now. You know that, with her conditioning, she can resist your scrutiny, but now her thoughts are laid bare to you. What if we all could simply understand each other without a need for words? No, sometimes you just want people to be able to read your mind. I got you, Pamitha. Pamitha seems to be inviting you into her thoughts. You remain there in that lonesome space with her. What is it going to take, I wonder, Tamitha? Shall I go ahead and kill them all? That would be proof enough, perhaps, about my loyalties to you and to our sisters. Perhaps I ought to start with this one right in front of me. Bond between you and Pamitha severs as Pamitha opens her eyes and stares at you. Tits on a bird. Then she smiles sweetly and gives a gentle laugh. See, reader darling, my thoughts are rather cumbersome at times. But do not fear. I have them very well under control. Still, thoughts being the loathsome things they are, I nonetheless cannot fully suppress them. She exhales and looks askance. You know by now why I am in this mess with all of you. You could say I lack Tamitha's sense of commitment, her zeal. She lives only to see your nation overthrown, or something worse, if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one's sister's leading cause of death is Commonwealth forged steel. Wielded with the utmost of mercy, of course. Well, I had little patience for the senseless of it myself. Became a bit of a pariah, I suppose. Sorry. I knew Tamitha was going to get herself and others killed someday, so when she was to fly out on this one big mission of hers, I had other arrangements made. But after she was caught, your people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, of course, and yet a chance is still a chance.
Shit.
What happened?
He's like, you got any questions for me? I'm like, yeah, I do. And then, like, all three of these are good fucking questions. I know I'm only gonna get to ask one of them for now. Fucking goddamn it. Shit.
Poor Icon. He doesn't realize he's gonna get to ask all the questions. Tamitha was clipped and cast down, a mercy they call it. I did not see it that way, and in my growing protests of her treatment, I was soon enough to follow. She falls silent for a while. I haven't yet decided if I entirely regret my actions, but I do seek Tamitha's forgiveness. Whoa, really? And wish that she could see my thoughts for what they are, as it seems you can. Then she might realize our nation's people have much more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them is the stupider. She brushes past you, out of the wagon for now. Whoa, man, Pamitha, you need to, like, calm down a little bit. Drink some of your moonshine. Is there anything else to do over here? Alright. Continue our journey. Path to freedom and all that. To the nest of Trista. Here. What are you? Here in the gnarled roots of Black Basin, you encounter a messenger imp. Come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. A messenger imp, alright. What? 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 The news this time pertains to Hedwyn, whom you liberated at the fall of Solium. You learned Hedwyn returned safely to Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the council, the blood border, each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. Good on you, sir. He's since made contact with Wolfred's agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Per the messenger imp custom, the last part of the message was transcribed from Hedwyn, word for word, and it says, "Keep going. I'll see you here." You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. I wonder if he'll ever find the one he fell for. A glorious example Hedwyn sets for all of us. Yeah, that's how it's done, Hedwyn. Right behind you, chum. He did it. I always thought Hedwyn was looking for someone out there back home. Do you think he found her? What do you gotta say, Tizo? I was happy to hear Hedwyn is back in the Commonwealth. The news of Hedwyn's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. +1 hope for the next rite. Wish Hedwyn luck. Hey, it's always nice to see you guys. Honest, I'm not just saying that because you're customers. Definitely not saying it just because of that. But anyways, go have a look around. Where do you get all this shit from, dude? After dousing the adversary's pyre, the bearer earns a reward. I like that. I need a way to get money. What?
So I'm back.
Oh, I didn't know you left. Jeez.
Yeah. Nature was a call.
Let's see, we'll have the Burning Promise. I've got 90 gold. I wonder if I can upgrade it. Fleeing over the adversary's pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage. That's not too good. Once per rite of the bearer's pyre is extinguished, it is instead restored by 5. I haven't had any troubles with my pyre being ruined yet. That's a really good talisman. That's a really good talisman too. That might be a good one to buy. That's 85. That's all of my fucking gold though. Blech. That's a pretty nice talisman. We're just gonna buy the Burning Promise for right now. And we're gonna buy this just to keep it on hand while we have some money. Oh nice, that's one of them scribe snuff thingers there, huh? One dab of those little guys and you'll be like, whoa, you know what I mean? They're pretty popular, but I got my connections. And they got their connections, and they got their connections, and they got plenty more of those. So just come and see me and Daddy later on. We ought to have one back in stock. Amazing. Buy this. And why do they cost so much? I'll buy this dash of stardust too. Leave the other ones there for now. Alright, thank you, sir. See you guys again sometime soon, maybe, okay? Because I gotta say, you are my favorite customers I had all week. Is that a question or a statement? Pamela's biography, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. No, stay there. I'm just trying to fucking upgrade shit. Can I upgrade that? No, it's not upgradable. So I could put that on Gay. She fucking dunks pretty often. But gosh, that talisman is so good. Bouncing her aura off of shit. Cast her aura farther and faster. She's able to dunk pretty well. God, that's such a good fucking talisman though. I don't know. Here, I'll put it on Ruki. And then for this right, we'll use Ruki and Jadariel. Maybe not Jadariel. She's kind of angry lately.
Oh shit, Sandra's a blind? Fuck.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Two. Oh, he doesn't dunk that well though. Fuck. He's quick enough. He's quick enough. Yeah. And then hers is already, like, super ranked up. Yeah, it can't go any higher. Oh, shit. Well, that happened. Rank that up. We'll rank you up. And yeah, that seems pretty good. All right. What rank have the talismans been that you've gotten from doing Sandra's thing?
I think level 5? Rank 5?
Was Headwind's rank 5 also?
I think so, yes.
Huh. Let's go. Though the now familiar surroundings of the Nest of Tressa Made preparations faster than before. The stars are already aflame by the time you and the others are gathered. The rite against the withdrawn is commencing soon. Please be ready, madame. Shouldn't be a problem. Always good to stretch my wings a bit, besides. You wish them all good fortune in turn. Little else is said, and together you watch the celestial harmony in a calm and silence, and await the withdrawn.
Look for you exiles of the Night Winds. You are returned once more unto the nest of Triesta. The triumvirate you stand against shall be the withdrawn. Snuff out their Pyre's flame and show your worth. Now prepare yourselves.
Previous time besmirched our flames, you did. A mockery this time. All for yourselves, no matter the result and no matter the cost. Your adversaries are prepared, reader, Swoon. Who shall conduct the rites on your behalf?
Now let us get started.
How much is their fire? Well, at the start of a rite, your adversary's pyre automatically suffers 20. Wow. Fuck. Ultimate's pyre has less fire than the adversary's. She deals an additional 5. Jesus Christ. I'm down to 80. She does 30. Oh my god. Oatmeal's aura blast arcs of wide angle, banishing adversaries in a larger area. While flinging an orb into the adversary's pyre, the barrier deals bonus damage. Oh my god, these things are fucking super leveled up. I am glad I'm fighting them now instead of later. This is ridiculous. Okay. I can't use Dodoriel. She's too slow. Need to have Gay.
Yay!
I don't know if I should go with Ruki. Oh my god, they didn't reach rank 3. You guys. Oh my gosh. You're killing me. I don't know how to use Zoe. I'm gonna go with Ruki.
Rookie.
This is gonna be bad. And Pamitha.
Hamatha.
She can
The choice is cast.
jump. Hear us, Isalch, bring us thy terrible power. Oh, I hate you.
Commence.
Oh, fuck. Wait, you're just gonna, like, sit there? Oh, no! Okay. Alright. Fuck. Where are we flying to? Oh shit! Oh! Oh! I juked! Oh no! Oh! Fuck. Got 2 of them. Get in there! Run! 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 Yeah! Okay. Alright, we got this. We got this. Playing field's level. We're both at 80. I don't have gay. No. Get in there! Oh, fuck my life. Oh, what? You just fell into the... Fuck.
The flames of freedom.
We got this, okay. Alright.
This is the path to glory.
You just jumped into the fire. You can't catch me. Oh, you might. Oh, I got it. Whew. Shit. Alright, cool. Cool, I don't have gay again. Where you going? Where are you coming from? Coming from over there? Okay, I mean, you can do that. I'm gonna... Oh, shit. Run, Rookie! Run! Running in there! Yeah! Yeah! Shit. Even now the ashes of our pyre mingle with his lifeblood, prevail or no, ye shall not interfere with his return. Where are you going? Where are you gonna be right there? What? What?
Stand not in glory's path.
Run! Oh! Ooh! Nice. Whew. You didn't even get a hit on me. Gay is just too good. Just way too good.
The right is ended.
Ye self savors defeat thine, ours he cares not. Ye shall see.
There is much to learn from this experience.
You're level 3 now? Thank you, Rookie. Faster, stronger, and a little bit better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? I know, Rookie. Jeez. Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura. A blast can banish nearby adversaries. Oh, yeah. Casts his aura 50% farther than usual. Guiding light. After plunging into the adversary's pyre, Rookie soon returns rather than remaining banished. Oh yeah, that's why I was going down this path. That's so OP. Okay, you're getting there.
If only wings could speed us on toward greater understanding.
All in all, having to unlearn everything I've learned is going somewhat faster than expected. Penth is banished while Winged Fury. Bleh. She returns twice as quickly. Casting Aura Pameth that can trigger an Aura Burst that banishes nearby adversaries. Oh, I keep trying to do that, thinking I already had it. Press B again after casting to Aura Burst. Yeah. Alright. Nice.
Until the stars align.
Until then, voice. I'll see you next time. Having vanquished the withdrawn in a rather one-sided contest, you find yourselves back in the wagon recovering from the night's ordeal with your companions. Everyone seems rather exhausted. You feel it yourself. Volfred pulls you aside to discuss some of the particulars of the rite's outcome. You find yourself having difficulty following. You feel weary from all the recent travels. What? I don't even get to know what he said? The gay is too strong for Swoon. It's true, Locus. So true. He literally went wah, 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 wah. Anyway, take care of yourself, my girl. I think just about every one of us could use some rest now, although the stars seem to have other plans. Shall we? follow him outside. Perhaps the night air shall do you some good, and everyone is likely wondering where the stars shall take you next. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Gaze into the darkness of the night, seek now our destination. Oh yeah, we should fucking get rid of them first. I don't think the harps are too tough to fight. They weren't hard to fight for sure, so we'll save them for later. Let's go down to... go down to this one and then travel back up. We're gonna be butting heads with old Barker again, are we, sister? Guess it helps to know ahead of time so I can brush up on my groveling. Oh, come on, Rookie. He then shares with you what his... bleh, bleh. He then shares with you what he knows of your next opponent. Barker Ashpaw, a volatile cur whose pack, the dissidents, conduct the rites more for thrill than for freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never quite took to the culture of the Commonwealth and often ran afoul of the law for various acts of boorishness than vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter. The people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished the hunt more than anything and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. Blah. I'm getting tired. It's hard to read. One particular Rakshas evening, Barker was caught reliving himself on the foot of the statue of the Archjustice Androbilus IV, and that was the end of his citizenship. Grand Judge issued a decree prohibiting lunacy, answer to growing unrest. Oh, okay. He was like disgracing the statue or something. That's all that matters. And the downside, it seems, he caught the notice of the dissidents, who in turn must have observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He is now the best of them. Barker's reputation grew among the exiled curs of the Jormer Valley region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants. Not long after they flushed me down, I was just trying to make ends meet and made a deal with him. In hindsight, let's just say it was a bad idea. He could make my life go real sour if he wants. Anyways, I better go pass out. We got a long few days ahead. I wish Rookie a restful evening in turn. It's too late to take flight, though tomorrow you can press on. Let's see what Rookie has to say. You thought Rookie was trying to get your attention, but soon realized his attention is fixated on somebody else. Might I assist you with something there, Mr. Greentail? Rookie has not struck you as the sort to ever be at a loss for words, and yet... I was just, trying to see if, maybe... Tamitha laughs. Not in an unkind way. At ease, Rookie, darling. You should know I have no immediate plans to snatch you up and eat you for a snack, if that is your concern. Oh, no, it's just, what is it then? Look, I got this really stupid question here. It's been bugging me, is all. It's just that us curs, we don't have many run-ins with you folks, and so... What is your really stupid question, Rookie, darling? Okay. Here it goes. How come you always wear that hat? Tamitha remained silent for a time, and then, I've been wondering that too. This helm was given to me by my blood sister on the night of my very first kill. Slowly, she reaches for the helm. Rookie Greentail, this helm means nothing to me now. I want you to keep it. What? Pamitha begins to laugh again. Come on, Rookie darling. You've got to stop being so serious around me all the time. I don't bite. Besides, we seem to make a decent enough team out there, I think. You're pretty quick. Rookie laughs rather sheepishly. Alright. You got me pretty good there, sister. So, that stuff you said about the hat then? Total nonsense, mostly. I just happen to like it. So, you're saying I can't keep it? If I get out of here before you, Mr. Greentail, it's all yours. It's a deal. He skitters off before Pamitha can respond. She simply shrugs at you and smiles. I like her without the hat, which is frustrating. Because I kind of want her to give up that fucking hat. Okay, there's nothing else on there, so we'll continue our path to freedom. Southern route of the Ridge of Gull goes through a humid-pocked area with hot springs. Pamitha says she can sway the coming right against the distance in your favor here. As you fly aloft over the downside prairie, first of your path diverged, you see Rookie looking down at the lands below. You know, sister, I gotta say, I never did get over you taking us through Blooming Pool that first time way back when. Oh, yeah, sorry. To think that someone of your character would side with Jody rather than myself. It is fortunate for our sake that the reader does not often heed your advice, Greentail. Hey, that's cold, Jody. My sister here listens to me at every turn. I'll have you know, except for that first time. Shame we shall never know what delights awaited us at Hollowroot. Oh, you missed out. You mark my words. We'd all be riding in style by now rather than sputtering about in this old thing. No doubt. Despite how it appeared to you at first, they both seemed to be in good spirits, reminiscing about old times. Rookie and Jadoriel gained one hope for the next ride. Very nice. Very nice. What's that Hollowroot? Northern route of Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Gay senses a presence of the 8 scribes along this route. You know, every time Gay sees or feels something, it turns out really good for us, so I might land there. Sort of near the border of Sandfolds where your companions first found you in the downside long ago. There's nothing for you there. And you wish never to see it again. Okay. Alright. Blooming Pool. Look at this. Yonder lies the Ridge of Gull, somewhat less imposing when viewed from this vantage point. Do you not agree, reader? The mists of the downside hold that it is no mere ridge of stone, but the remains of Lord Gandroth, once slain by Golgolathnian himself, though perhaps such tales are of little import now. When you stand to confront the distance there just a short while. Sway the right in our favor, or the presence of the 8 scribes. I'm actually, yeah, we'll go to Hollowroot. You make a successful landing in Downside Prairie near the southern edge of Downside. Memories of having first met Headwind, Jadoriel, and Rookie come flooding back. You now should have some time in the vicinity before continuing onward to the Ridge of Gull by land. Yonder seeks Pamitha. amazing. What is that? Downside Clinger yields fruit from time to time, though only if one says a magic word. Okay. What do you got for Pamitha? Feisty harp. She may yet be taught some manners, I should think. I shall attempt to bring her down to size. Let us bring her forth. Soon Pamitha arrives in heat of the summons. You called for me, reader darling? Ah, it's that crystal. Then let's hash it out. I'm ready. She already knows what's going on. That's pretty cool. Everybody else that I've tossed in there has had no idea. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Harp. You answer to me here. Oh, a bossy one. Sure then, go on and tell me more. Such a delightful student for a change. Come then, let us see what you can do. Left to your own devices, save your reader's vigilance, of course. Let's show her what she wants to see then, reader darling. Oh, that's a weird battlefield. Oh, fuck. Okay. There we go. I got this. Easy peasy. Oh shit, grab it! No! Oh god. Well, that's unfortunate. Thank god I returned fast. Oh fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh fuck. You can't just walk forward and keep attacking me. Like, fuck. Naxalas. There now, is everybody happy? Oh, happy as can be, my doubtless pretty harp. So soon of you to ask. Oh, so good of you to ask. On top of that, your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. You have my congratulations both to you and your lovely Swoon reader. Now, begone from here before I have any second thoughts. My, that Sandra sure could use a massage or something. So angry, isn't she?
Holy shit, I'm getting fucking rocked.
Oh, why?
I'm doing Shay's fucking right
Oh no.
trial and I'm getting fucking owned.
I gotta be honest with you, like I've gotten so good with Gay and Pamitha. Say,
Yeah.
what's that you have there, darling? Rank 12. That's pretty good. Oh, what does it do? While flying, Pamitha shall not be banished by dousing the adversary's pyre and deals... Holy
These
shit.
little fucking rabbit things, holy shit.
They're the imps. You've got one in your company, too. She doesn't get banished when she
way more than I thought they would do.
dunks? That's fucking amazing. Oh, but the moon crest is so good.
What the fuck?
Icon's getting
Bullshit.
rocked. While flying, Pamitha shall not be banished by dousing the adversary's pyre and deals 3 fire. Holy shit, that's so good. and Gay wander for a while through the windswept fields of Hollowroot, sometimes in circles. What exactly she is looking for, she cannot
Holy
explain. Eventually, however, she happens on something that never caught your notice. Look at this. Look at this, Miss Swoon. The scribes, they walked this very path. I think they did, and left this here for us. The object she produces does seem to emanate with some sort of faint and ancient power. Wisdom trace. Grants an exile 1,000 enlightenment. Holy fuck. What do you gotta say, Gay? Gay seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again.
So I didn't fucking use them.
I used everybody like twice just to see what they do.
I really hate using the imps.
The explosion thing that they do is so awesome. They're just like a high risk character.
Yeah.
Because they kill themselves in the process. This time something seems to have come over her.
Fuck!
Little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You're unsure whether to check on her or leave her be. Gay is acting rather odd, even for her. Not be here if she lacked the capacity to work through her problems. Concern for her is such that you'd best check in to make sure she is alright. Huh. Yeah, I'll check on her. Though Gay is clearly capable of surviving on her own, you do worry for her, and in this case, make an attempt to reach out to her. Oh,
Shit.
Hi, miss. I don't think I saw you there just now, and so my little brother here and we were just talking for a little while. Well, I was the one doing the talking. Why, my little brother, he is just a wagon, so he cannot respond. He can't respond, but he can listen, and he listens really well. Now, I'd like to get back to my conversation here with him, if you don't mind.
Second on
And
her jumps.
you're welcome to
killing.
stay, though, if you like. It seems Gay is doing alright after all. She did invite you to stay. Perhaps you will learn something of her. You decide to take Gay up on her invitation and keep listening to her conversation with the wagon wall, her little brother as she calls it. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I remember. It's that they always said there's something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me what. They said I was moon-touched, but so what? Those deemed impaired by Commonwealth standards are very different in a negative sense. So then, the scribes, they called me here. They're the ones who brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel. They always were so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time, no one that I recall, really. Although, so much of it back then, I can't tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it. I didn't want it to be true. But I remember they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me, they said. The scribes, they would take care of me. It was so very quiet here. And I was all alone again, although I think I liked it more, being alone down here, than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone, somehow. Back there, why, I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here, there's hardly anyone at all. But I knew that I was closer to the scribes. I knew that they were in the sky above. And I did search for them up there, you know, and then one night I found them. I saw the stars and they were falling to the ground. And I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying? Are they sad? And maybe are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I would get closer to the scribes. That way, maybe they could answer all my questions. don't you think? But I'm so very glad I found you and the others. I'm finally not alone. I'm finally not alone, and more importantly, I think sometimes I even feel that way, that I'm not alone. Maybe as we get closer, maybe I will get to feel that way more often being here or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She falls silent. Though you were concerned for her at first, you sense that now she's at peace. She wanders off, faintly smiling. You sense you have a better understanding of her now. That was bizarre. That was really bizarre. That was really bizarre. Tutorial, I can't see your XP bar.
Oh, Shay's thing was ranked 20. The fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty powerful too. I'm just gonna upgrade K. I feel so overwhelmed, I think, because the scribes, I think they speak to me and lift me up whenever I begin to think that I'm going to fall. While grasping the orb, Gay sprints and jumps without using stamina. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Charge up time before Gay jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. Gay slows nearby adversaries. It's frustrating that you only get 4. There are 2 oh, how did that get there? What? I think Sir Gilman can make use out of that. Alright, it's saved. I'm gonna stop here and get some food and watch some anime. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a good evening. Good night.